your flight. Welcome. This is Principles of Marketing, and I'm super excited to welcome you to class. And this is just a simple welcome message, a little overview of the course, and just something to get us started as we begin this new term. Over this next term, you're going to be introduced to the fantastic and fascinating world of marketing. It's incredibly diverse and offers an enormous variety of applications for professional pursuits. Some of you are taking this class as marketing majors. Others of you are majors in the College of Business and other fields. Some of you are business minors. And then some of you are taking the course just for fun, just to get a little understanding of marketing. And I can guarantee you over the course of the semester, we're going to cover a lot of material, all relating to marketing. So you're going to have a good time learning all you can about this exciting field. My job is to bring to you this material, offer illustrations, offer applications, and have a lot of fun with you. So something you're going to find out right away, though, is that there are a lot of applications and a lot of professional opportunities that come from the marketing area. It may not be, you might not realize it at first, but organizational strategy, branding, media sales, merchandising, social media applications, product development services, professional selling, personal selling, supply chain management, event and promotional management, those types of things, price setting. All of those are elements and things that we do in marketing, and all have very, very big professional fields associated with them. So lots of applications for you, and so I'm just super excited about bringing the field of marketing to you and help you along your academic journey, but also introduce this concept to you and the role that really marketing plays both kind of in a business or organization, but also in society and importantly to us as consumers, to consumers, and kind of the value added this function offers. So as we begin here, as we get started, just again want to introduce the course to you and introduce myself. This course is entirely online, meaning that we never meet face to face. You're welcome to come to campus, and we can meet if you'd like to. However, if you want to meet otherwise, we'll meet by Zoom. We'll arrange a time and just simply have a meeting on Zoom. If you're comfortable, if that's what you want to do, if you want to meet, if you need more information and such. But otherwise, everything is online. With that in mind, of course, you want to make sure that you have a fantastic internet connection. You're going to have to stay on task. Online learning is extremely difficult, especially for folks who aren't real task-oriented. They get distracted easily. We have a lot of material in this class to cover, so this is a typical Principles of Marketing class. We cover 15 chapters of material throughout the term. It's no different face-to-face as it is online. Everything we do in the classroom, you're expected to do in the online environment. So the workload is exactly the same as it would be anywhere else, but it takes a lot of discipline to go through it. So with that said, make sure you have a great internet connection. You're going to need the textbook. You can have the digital version of it, or a physical version. It's going to be the M for Marketing by Gruhl and Levy. It's a McGraw-Hill book. Also, we'll use McGraw-Hill's Connect. So you'll need Connect access from McGraw-Hill with our text, and you'll be good to go. And obviously, maybe I shouldn't say obviously, but also Moodle, our learning system that we use here at Coastal Carolina University. As I begin to wrap up, though, again, I want to welcome you, and there are two other things fairly quickly here. I want to walk through a couple of the elements on the syllabus, and then I also want to introduce you to the schedule, because that's important, something that you'll want to look at as you move forward. So if you were to take a look at the syllabus, which is available on Moodle again, Spring 2024, this again is an online course of Principles of Marketing. You'll see we have our textbook, which is by, again, Gruhl and Levy. It's a McGraw-Hill text. It's the marketing textbook. It's used in many, many universities. So it's very common. but you will have to have access to it, and also you'll need to have access to the to connect to do some of the assignments. Not all the assignments, but many of them are connect assignments that we have. So we have a course description in the syllabus, which I'll let you look at. We'll scroll down a little bit and get to the student evaluation space, which is always very, very important. Lots of folks want to know, what do I need to do? And so, as I mentioned, we cover 15 chapters in this course. And the way I designed the course is that for every 3 chapters, we have a test. So instead of having big midterms or big finals, we actually have 5 tests. Each test is fairly short, 35 minutes long, and we only cover 3 chapters of material for each test. Okay, so I find that way you're able to just kind of have smaller kind of assessments, I guess, where we're not cramming in 5 to 8 chapters of material at once. We're only doing 3 chapters at a time. Now, for each chapter, we'll have you do a 1-page summary, just summarizing the chapter and the material as you understand it. So it's like a reflective paper, 1 page. Those are due every week as we go through the term. We have three chapters at a time, but every week we'll do that. We also have a series of Connect assignments that are application-based online. There'll actually be 2 of those every test period. So in other words, 2 will happen every 3 chapters. And then we also have something called a metrics worksheet. The metrics worksheet it's a worksheet that exposes you and gets you involved with the measures and metrics and the data stuff that we use in marketing. So if you ever want to do any type of research or analytics or just simply manage in the marketing area, you need to know what the numbers mean that we talked about. And so that's what those do. That's help give you a foundation for those concepts. And then, of course, we have our tests. Okay, so you can kind of see the breakdown of the points that are there and kind of how those happen. If you also scroll down the rest of the way and look further into the syllabus, it'll describe some of these things in a little bit more detail. But also importantly, we have our schedule and course content. So let's take a look a bit at the schedule and see what that looks like. And this next document you see here, it's going to be like an Excel document. It will lay out the schedule, it will lay out everything you need to do in the course. It has the due dates on it. Once you get used to the document, it should be self-explanatory. And again, this is very self-directed in the sense that you should be able to take this material online and you should be able to go with it. You should be able to do fairly well for yourself as you go through the semester. But if you kind of take a look here, basically this first area is just a synopsis of what should you do before the course. Make sure you have an internet connection, make sure you can access Moodle, make sure that you have our textbook and Connect, and that you're familiar with the syllabus and the schedule. If you do those 4 things, you'll be in great shape. Again, every 3 weeks, we have a chapter summary for each chapter, so 3 chapter summaries, 2 Connect assignments, 1 metrics worksheet, and 1 test. So every 3 weeks, that's what you do. And we go through the semester, all 16, technically it's 16 weeks, but it's really 15 weeks of content. And that's how it works. If we take this first section here, this is week 1, this is module 1, chapter 1. These are all the things that we'll do in this week. There'll be videos that are all in Moodle by section. So every one of these spaces here for module 1 or week 1 has its own tile in Moodle. So you just go to that, identify the videos, watch the videos, do the chapter summary, do the Connect assignment, and eventually, once we go through all 3 weeks here, you'll have your first test. Okay, that test opens on January 29th. Okay, it's one time, or one day, rather. Once you start the test, you have 35 minutes to complete it. Okay, the other things that you'll do, that will be due, that need to be turned in at least by that day, by 5 o'clock that day, will be the Connect assignments and then also the metrics worksheet. Okay, so every 3 weeks you have obligations. You just kind of work through as we go. This course is online, but it's not one where you can skip way ahead work-wise. You have to go through the course on these preset dates to work through the course as we go. Um, Now you could obviously within the 3 week period do all your work, get it done, and then on the 29th take the test and you'll be all done. And then the next section will open up and you can kind of move on from there. It's perfectly fine to kind of do that, but the tests will only be on these days. They're the only days of the tests that are available for you. But clearly, if you have any questions, I hope you reach out. I'm here. I'd love to hear from you. I know sometimes in an online environment, there's a little bit of disconnect, between, personally at least, on a one-to-one basis, but no reason for that to necessarily be there. I'm available if you ever want to connect on or Zoom or whatever. That'd be great. So, all right, I'll let you go. Thank you so much. It's good touching base with you. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great term. Thanks.